Welcome everyone, this is Trip Pulse. Today we will be talking about Phuket. For many travelers, the name brings up a simple image: crowded beaches, neon nightlife, and parties that stretch until sunrise. But here's the truth. Most visitors only experience a small fraction of what this island truly offers. Phuket is Thailand's largest island, sitting in the Andaman Sea, and welcoming more than 10 million visitors annually in pre-pandemic years. It's a place shaped by centuries of trade, tin mining, Chinese immigration, Portuguese influence, and now global tourism. In this 7-day journey, we're not just hopping between beaches. We're exploring Phuket from its high-energy heart in PATONG to the quieter shores of RAWAI, from historic Phuket Old Town to dramatic viewpoints overlooking PHANG Bay, from night markets filled with sizzling street food to temples where incense drifts through the air. This is Phuket, beyond the brochure. If Phuket has a heartbeat, it's Patong Beach. Located on the island's west coast, Patong is easily its most recognized destination. The crescent-shaped beach stretches roughly 3 kilometers along the Andaman Sea, framed by hotels, restaurants, and palm trees. By day, Patong is about sun and sea. The sand is light and soft. The water, especially during dry season from December to April, is often calm and clear. You'll see jet skis cutting across the surface, parasails floating high above the shoreline, and long-tail boats bobbing gently in the shallows. But Patong is more than just a beach. It's an ecosystem of tourism, from beach vendors selling coconuts to tour operators arranging island-hopping excursions. Hydration is key here. By 11 a.m., temperatures can easily push past 32 degrees Celsius, and the tropical sun is relentless. And then there's parasailing. For around 2,000 Thai baht, roughly 55 to 60 US dollars, you can rise above Patong's coastline for a short but exhilarating flight. From above, the chaos fades. The music, the engines, the chatter, they shrink into distant noise. What you see instead is the curve of the coastline and the endless blue of the Andaman. But safety matters. Thailand's adventure tourism industry is vast, and while many operators follow proper procedures, travelers should always assess risks, check equipment, and ensure life jackets are provided. Because Phuket may be paradise, but it's still real life. When the sun drops, Patong transforms. At the center of it all is Bangla Walking Street, a short stretch of road that becomes one of the loudest nightlife zones in Southeast Asia. Every night of the year, neon signs flicker on. Music spills into the street from competing bars. DJs raise the volume. Street performers pose for photos. Tourists from Europe, Australia, Russia, India, and beyond mix together in a kind of global carnival. In your 20s, it can feel electric. In your 40s, it can feel overwhelming. But regardless of age, Bangla is fascinating. It reflects Phuket's evolution from a quiet island economy into a global entertainment hub. Before tourism, Phuket was known primarily for tin mining. Today, tourism accounts for the majority of its income. Bangla Road is that transformation, amplified. Leaving Patong, the atmosphere begins to shift. About 20 minutes south lies KATA Beach, often considered one of the island's most beautiful stretches of sand. KATA is broader, calmer in personality, and more oriented toward families and couples. Unlike Patong, restaurants are not directly on the beachfront. Hotels line the inland road instead, giving the shoreline a more open feel. During calm season, the water here becomes almost glass-like. In surf season, typically May to October, waves roll in, drawing surfers from across the region. Nearby, KATA Noi offers a smaller, quieter alternative. Its name literally means Little KATA, and that's exactly what it feels like, a more intimate version of its bigger neighbor. Further north sits KARON Beach, one of Phuket's longest at nearly 5 kilometers. It's often less crowded than Patong or KATA, with wide open sand and more shade from coastal trees. But in Phuket, beauty comes with caution. Rip currents can form during monsoon season. Red flags mean no swimming. In 2004, After the devastating Indian Ocean tsunami, awareness about ocean safety became part of Phuket's daily life. Sirens and evacuation routes now exist across the island. The sea gives, and sometimes it reminds. Day 3 brings us to RAWAI, and honestly, the pace here just feels different. As you head further south, the island really seems to slow down. RAWAI isn't about classic swimming beaches. It's much more about everyday local life. You'll see fishing boats lined up along the shore and seafood restaurants stretching right along the waterfront, each one showing off fresh catches on ice. Prawns, crab, snapper, you name it. RAWAI is also where many people set off for island excursions. For about 3,000 baht per boat, you can charter a traditional longtail out to places like Coral Island or Banana Beach. The price is usually fixed, whether you're heading out solo or with a group of friends. Once you're out on the water, conditions can change pretty quickly. The west coast might be totally calm, while the eastern side could be choppy. It's a good reminder that Phuket is actually big enough to have several weather patterns happening at the same time. Coral Island itself has clear turquoise water and these floating docks where you can snorkel, relax, or just soak up the feeling of being offshore. Most travelers find that 2 to 3 hours here is just right. And when you think about it, there are something like 400 islands scattered throughout the Andaman Sea near Phuket. You could honestly spend weeks exploring them all. Where you stay in Phuket really does matter. The island offers everything from budget hostels to luxury private villas. In RAWAI, you'll notice these modern capsule-style accommodations. They're compact, kind of futuristic, and often built around shared pools. They might be small, but they're cleverly designed. Now, private villas are a different story. For around $300 a night, you can rent a villa with its own pool. But there's a catch. Many properties charge separately for electricity, and you'll often need to pay a deposit up front. With air conditioning running all the time in the tropical heat, those energy costs can add up fast. Tourism in Phuket is definitely sophisticated these days, but it's not exactly cheap anymore. After more than a decade of rising demand, prices during high season, that's December to May, have gone up a lot. Sure, Thailand still feels affordable compared to Europe or North America, but in major tourist spots like Phuket, costs have really climbed. Away from the beaches, you'll find Phuket Town, and this is where the island's tin mining wealth used to flow. Back in the 19th century, Chinese migrants came here to work in the mines, and Portuguese traders had already left their mark on the local architecture. The result? You get these colorful Sino-Portuguese buildings lining narrow streets with pastel facades, arched windows, and ornate tiles everywhere you look. On Sunday evenings, the Old Town night market completely takes over. It's not the kind of place where you sit down to eat. Here, you walk and eat. Dumplings, skewers, mango sticky rice, fresh spring rolls, and smoothies blended right to order. Street markets in Thailand are really like cultural theaters. They're built on informal economies, family businesses, and recipes that have been handed down for generations. And honestly, they get crowded, especially during peak season. North of Patong, the coastline changes again. KAMALA Beach offers a calmer alternative. There are fewer clubs, more bungalows, and honestly, a quieter energy that appeals to older travelers or families. SURIN Beach, which was once known for its luxury beach clubs, now feels more natural and refined. Many travelers consider it one of the island's most scenic stretches, especially at sunset. Bang Tao Beach stretches nearly 6 kilometers, making it one of Phuket's longest. This area includes Laguna Phuket, a massive resort complex that houses international hotel brands. Bang Tao has also become a hub for upscale beach clubs, places like Nomad, Café Del Mar, and Maya Beach Club. Here, tourism meets luxury branding. But, supply and demand have changed pricing. High season means premium costs. Low season brings negotiation power. Phuket operates on rhythm, and price is part of that rhythm. About an hour to 90 minutes north lies PHANG. This province is famous for limestone karst formations rising dramatically from emerald waters, the same region that inspired scenes in the James Bond film The Man with the Golden Gun. The Beyond Skywalk Nangshi viewpoint offers panoramic views of PHANG Bay. Tickets cost around 800 baht per person. Sunrise is considered the best time to visit, when mist drifts between limestone pillars and the sky glows gold. It's one of Thailand's most photographed landscapes, and for good reason. Back in Phuket, Wat Chalong stands as the island's most important Buddhist temple. Locals recommend it as a place for reflection, prayer, and cultural understanding. Incense smoke drifts upward. Bells ring softly. Golden structures shimmer under tropical sunlight. Phuket may be known for beaches, but temples anchor its spiritual identity. At the island's southernmost tip sits PROMTHEP Cape. It's one of Phuket's most famous sunset viewpoints. Arrive too early and the heat is intense. Arrive too late and traffic congestion becomes a challenge. About 10 minutes before sunset is ideal. Nearby beaches like Ya Nui and Nai Harn offer snorkeling and calmer vibes. Windmill Viewpoint provides sweeping perspectives of the southern coastline. From these cliffs, Phuket feels vast and peaceful. Before tourism, Phuket's economy centered on tin mining. Today, it is driven overwhelmingly by international travel. Russian, European, Chinese, Indian, and Middle Eastern visitors form significant segments of its tourism base. During peak season, particularly December through April, the island fills with those escaping winter climates. Tourism infrastructure has expanded accordingly. Malls, international schools, private hospitals, luxury villas. Phuket is no longer a hidden gem. It is a global destination. After 7 days circling this island, from PATONG's electric nights to RAWAI's seafood markets, from temple grounds to skywalk platforms, one truth becomes clear. Phuket is not just a beach town, it's a layered island shaped by migration, commerce, resilience, and reinvention. You can come here to party, you can come here to relax, you can come here to explore history, culture, or simply chase sunsets. But the version of Phuket you experience depends entirely on where you choose to look. Most visitors see 10%. The real question is, how much will you see?